Wow. So what you're saying is, if I'm the pastor of this church, and let's say most churches in America between 200 on an ongoing weekend and 600 on an ongoing weekend. So relatively, what we like to call at Vanderbloemen, normal sized church, they might
Mhm,
have three, four, maybe five people on staff. And
mhm.
so what you're saying is, as the church grows, or as they have some turnover, for them to be intentional with that hiring to hire diverse candidates. So it's so the connection to having a church that looks more like heaven or that is more diverse with more people of color first starts at the leadership level in the staff.
Absolutely. It's biblical, right? It's the leadership, the headship. Everything flows down from the head. You know, the anointing that flowed down from Aaron, right? It flowed from the head. So we have to deal with leadership first. So that means diversifying your leadership team, finding that executive pastor, finding the pastor over your ministries or your operations that can now come and sit on your leadership board and begin to help you make decisions from a different vantage point because they're coming in with the mindset of Black people, Latinx people, Asian American people, and how to include them, involve them in the ministry work that you're doing. And oftentimes that means changing what your collaterals look like, the promotional material that you put out, being intentional about, oh, well, does this reflect what we want our congregation to look like? Do I see a Black person on the flyer? Do I see a Asian mom on the flyer? Those sorts of things. So having someone of color that sits on your leadership team is, in my opinion, the very first step outside of opening up your mind.